In the mix. The biggest station in the world. Playing all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.
Don't go nowhere. For sure.
Happy Motivational Monday, Sanctuary family. This is The Sanctuary on Instinct Radio. I'm your host, Shakima Silveri. We're live inside the Instinct Radio studios where the spirit meets the streets. I have with me producer Jack Trey.
Hey.
Hey, everybody. Wave at him, Jack.
What
I'm
up?
behind the camera. And I also have Daryl Andre Fun, a.k.a. Mr. Fun.
Yeah, that's me.
We're going to have a good time today.
Oh, we're going to have a great time.
So before we take a quick break, because we got a lot to talk about today, I wanted to, should I do your bio or should I? It's like, they need to feel you. Like I'm looking at the paper and I'm like, that's cool, but like you are a presence.
Are they going to be touching the screen? Because that's the only way they can feel me.
No, you can feel the spirit, baby. You know,
okay,
like church folks
all
get,
right.
you know,
Yeah, I
felt that.
Got you. All right, so you want me to kind of
Let them
feel me. Mm-hmm. Let's see. So, Mr. Fun, that's me. Pretty much two N's, F-U-N-N. I'm a poet, author. I do a bunch of things. You know how they say a jack of all trades?
Renaissance man.
Yeah, Renaissance dude. You know, I kind of, got my hands on a lot of little things that I'm doing. You know, I've written books and created games, and I kind of do my thing. You know, I make things happen. You know, I'm more of like let's get this conversation going.
And you participated in lots of national poetry slams. I'm looking
Yeah, I've been doing slam poetry since 2008. That was actually my first time ever making a team.
Okay.
You know, and once I made the team, I've kind of been addicted to it ever since. You know, and there are two teams in Atlanta. One is the Art of Muck team, and the other is the Java Monkey Slam team.
Okay.
And in 2010, I guess they saw my organizational skills. Mm-hmm. It was like, hey, you should be the slam master of the team.
Okay, slam master.
So when you say slam master, people think that's like, yeah, that's a big thing.
I mean, because I didn't. Okay, so when you talk about being on a team, how does that? I thought everybody was just
going for themselves.
Yeah.
Right. No, well, the team slam, or the way it works is that you put a team together.
Okay.
And you compete in bouts against other teams.
Okay.
And when you're competing in those teams, you can send up a solo poem.
Okay.
Or you can send up a group piece.
Gotcha.
And in that, it's still judged the exact same way where, scores are done. It's just like a regular slam, but you could have a solo poem going against a group piece of 2, going against a group piece of 3, going against a group piece of 4.
Okay.
All in one bout.
So it's like the spoken word Olympics.
Exactly.
Okay.
And it's exactly like the Olympics.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Did you know that? I'm learning already.
I'm saying, I'm going to drop some bars on y'all.
Like,
in a little
okay, I'm
bit,
ready.
so
I'm ready. And it's perfect for today because we are going to be talking about the Du Boisian double consciousness in the age of social media. So today's show is called The Age of Enlightenment, and I'm a little disconcerted. I'll use that word. It's okay, dictionary.com for those of you who are not following right now. When I put, if you don't know what the Du Boisian double consciousness is, go sit your tail in the corner.
Yeah.
And only certain people got it. I'm a little unnerved by that.
But why?
So, yeah, because I think that there are things that we should know even if we don't utilize them. You know, how everybody had to take a certain math in school and you're like, I'm never going to use this, but you still know
it. Right.
You know, like you took geometry or you took algebra 2, you might not ever have to use it, but you can say I sat in that class. But I'm a little nervous about how many of our people have never been exposed to something that should be.
But they took the whole concept of cursive writing out of school.
Yeah, but
so they don't know how to write anymore.
Yeah.
And so think about they've conduced themselves to just texting, and they broke texting down to something even smaller. Like, okay, now instead of saying about, it's ABT, or it's like talk to you later, it's TTYL. So we don't even get to the point of where we're even spelling words anymore. Like we've cut back so much that you can understand why.
I don't know if that was cut back or if it was just purposely. I mean, I'm a teacher. So
oh no!
I think we purposely let that
totally,
out.
I totally
and
agree.
I think that the sad part is that in this age of media and in Google, there's so much that you don't even have to hold the school system accountable for. There's some stuff you can go find for yourself, and I'm a little nervous about that. So I see black people get mad about stuff, and you don't even know why you're pissed off.
Right.
But
or they get mad about it with the group, and then they but I'm not going to do anything about it.
When you find yourself having to unfollow your consciousness groups.
Right.
Because some people are just so, I'm like, don't be so spiritually minded, earthly good. Like, you just take me there. It's okay to be, awakened and enlightened and to be excited about, who you are. But when you get to the point where everybody else is stupid.
Okay, so then maybe this kind of gets, the thing that gets me is like, people take certain things a little too far.
Okay.
Like, how you, when you would say that you comprehend, you say, I understand. Then it became this whole thing, I overstand.
Yeah.
And I was like,
But you don't.
really? Well, the word under means that I'm up under it, and now
The man.
the man. I'm
Yeah.
like, we don't, it's not that. Just tell me you comprehend. Don't tell me you overstand. It's like, because that's not doing anything.
Right.
So I
dig that.
Yeah.
So I felt like after the break, we're gonna take a little break because this is lesson. This is school today.
Okay. All right.
So after the break, I found on LibriVox the free copy of the audio recording of Souls of Black Folk. So we're gonna listen to a snippet of chapter 1 where he talks about the double consciousness. And we're going to go beyond that veil and figure out if we can help these folks because I'm a little,
bothered.
I'm a little verklempt about that.
Dope ass word.
So that's, Jack, we're going to take our first break. And when we come back, we're going to play chapter 1, the first part of chapter 1 of W.E.B. Du Bois' Souls of Black Folk.
Nice.
Double consciousness.
This is crazy important.
In the mix. The biggest station in the world. Playing all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.
Don't go nowhere. For sure.
I sit alone in my four-cornered room staring at candles. Who got it, man? We on the radio, dude? Oh, all right. Well, peep this here. At night I can't sleep. I toss and turn. Candlesticks in the dark. Visions of bodies being burned. Four walls closing in, getting bigger. I'm paranoid, sleeping with my finger on the trigger. My mother's always stressing I ain't living right, but I ain't going out without a fight. See, every time my eyes close, I start sweating and blood starts coming out my nose. It's somebody watching the act, but I don't know who it is, so I'm watching my back. I can see him when I'm deep in the covers. When I awake, I hear a car burning rubber. He owns a black hat like I own, a black suit and a cane like my own. Some might say take a chill beat, but I can't, G, cause there's somebody trying to kill me. I'm popping in the clip when the wind blows. Every 20 seconds got me peeping out my window. Investigating the joint for traps. Checking my telephone for taps. I'm staring at the woman on the corner. It's messed up when your mind is playing tricks on you. I make big money, I drive big cars, everybody know me. It's like I'm a movie star, but late at night, something ain't right. I feel I'm being tailed by the same sucker's headlights. Is it that fool that I ran off the block? Or is it that clown last week that I shot? Or is it the one I beat for $5,000? Thought he had cane, but it was gold, man, a flower. Reached under my seat, grabbed my pocket for the suckers. Ain't no use to me lying, I was scared than a monster. Hook the left in the Popeyes and Bell Dot quick. If it's going down, let's get it over with. Here they come, just like I figured. I got my hand on a chrome-plated trigger. When I saw, I'll make you start giggling. 3 blind, crippling, crazy senior citizens. I live by the sword. I take my boys everywhere I go because I'm paranoid. I keep looking over my shoulder and peeping around corners. My mind is playing tricks on me. Day by day it's more impossible to cope. I feel like I'm the one that's doing dope. Can't keep a steady hand because I'm nervous. Every Sunday morning I'm in service, praying for forgiveness and trying to find an exit out the business. I know the Lord is looking at me, but yet and still it's hard for me to feel happy. I often drift when I drive, having fatal thoughts of suicide. Bang and get it over with. And then I'm worry-free, but that's nonsense. I got a little boy to look after, and if I died, then my child would be a bastard. I had a woman down with me, but to me it seems like she was down to get me. She helped me out in this, but to me she was just another chick. Now she's back with her mother. Now I'm realizing that I love her. Now I'm feeling lonely. My mind is playing tricks on me.
This year Halloween fell on a weekend. Me and ghetto boys were trick-or-treating, robbing little kids for bags, till little old man got behind our rags. So we speeded up the pace, took a look back, and he was right before our face. We were in for a squabble, no doubt, so I swung and tried to take him out. He was going down, we planned, but this wasn't no ordinary man. He stood about 6 or 7 feet. Now that's the creep I be seeing in my sleep. So we triple teamed on him, dropping them Fifth Ward B's on him. The more I swung, the more blood flew. Then he disappeared, and my boys disappeared too. Then I felt just like a fiend. It wasn't even close to Halloween. It was dark as death on the streets. My hands were all bloody from punches on the concrete. Aw, man, homie, my mind is playing tricks on me.
We're not against rap. We're not against rappers. But we are against those thugs.
It's the thuggish ruggers ball. It's the thuggish ruggers ball. It's the thuggish ruggers ball. It's the thuggish ruggers ball.
You're feeling the strength for the rums that bump. Hit a funk in your trunk that disgust the feel. Just be thugging with thugs and love and your people's cause we so real but chill. Better bring protection when stepping. If you're thinking of stopping this mission, tripping, no slipping, not to mention never knew no competition. But I gotta get mine, so scream my mo and let me hear you holler. Not about that mighty dollar, bro.
Between me and the other world,
Chain gang remaining the same. Never planned on changing, drinking brew. Think about that hanging, clicking my bank, it's thugging with you.
It's the thuggish ruggers ball. It's the thuggish ruggers ball. It's the thuggish ruggers ball.
Get ready for the bone and the more thugs. Busters, you know me as a hustler. 99 is my street, big bone love. All that makes me stronger. Straight jacket, gotta make that money, man. It's still the same now. Gunning in my black trench vest. You gotta be down the bang bang. Come and get this teaching. Your soldiers, hot thugs must stack. Been drinking me fruit till it's still crack. Big blue all the way back.
Ruggers ball. It's the thuggish ruggers ball. It's the thuggish ruggers ball. It's the thuggish ruggers ball.
Now follow me now, roll stroll. The name, but keep if you can. Take another swing to the main road. Still instead of joking, off that boat and scoping. Ready for the popo. Nah, gotta get 'em up with them thugs. Right turn with a juvenile. Move to the girl, go with my hustlers. Pump, pump to the bang drop. Left heel, did it and tweeted. Gotta get another kiss for my trunk. Oh, English, really don't need it. But against my juice when it get drunk. They pump on, so live on my love. You don't wanna get shot.
This is crazy important.
In the mix. The biggest station in the world. Playing all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.